Good evening, everyone. This is Melissa Thomas of Florida National News coming to you with the evening news rundown for your Tuesday, December 15th, 2020. Told you, December just started and we're already smack in the middle of it. Hopefully, you guys are having a great week so far. And as usual, we like to open the invitation to anyone looking to advertise with Florida National News or on our platform. Just shoot us an email at ads@floridanationalnews.com. Or if you are a sponsor, and you're looking for segments to sponsor or sponsoring portions of content on our website, again, just shoot us an email at ads@floridanationalnews.com to find out more. Now, as usual, we like to start you guys off with the latest COVID-19 numbers globally here in the United States and in the state of Florida. So globally, according to the World Health Organization, the World Health Organization is reporting over 71.5 million confirmed cases and over 1.6 million confirmed deaths. Here in the United States, Johns Hopkins University is reporting over 16.5 million confirmed cases and over 302,000 confirmed deaths. Here in the state of Florida, according to the Department of Health, we're seeing over 1.1 million confirmed cases, and we have now broken the 20,000 mark in terms of confirmed deaths in the state of Florida. Now, jumping into our world news story, some interesting news coming out of the UK. The health minister is saying that there's actually over 1,000 cases of a new coronavirus variant that has occurred over there, specifically in the south of the country, that southern region, where they are seeing a surge in cases. Health Secretary Matt Hancock made this statement on Monday, and he said, quote, "We have identified a new variant of coronavirus, which may be associated with the faster spread in southeast of England." He said initial analysis suggests that this variant is growing faster than the existing variants. But he did want to stress the point that there is currently nothing to suggest that the variant is more likely to cause serious disease, and that the latest clinical advice is that it's highly unlikely that this mutation would fail to respond to the current vaccine that has been made available. So stay tuned here at FloridaNationalNews.com. We'll continue to keep you updated on that. Jumping here to the United States, speaking of the new COVID vaccine, you guys have likely seen the footage of the US administering its first doses of the Pfizer BioNTech coronavirus vaccine here in the United States. So the rollout of that vaccine began yesterday and, of course, marked a major turning point in the US's battle against surging case numbers as the first doses of that vaccine was administered to healthcare workers and nursing home staffers. Because as we reported for you guys last week, the priority is frontline workers and long-term care facilities. Now, Sandra Lindsay, a critical care nurse from Northwell Long Island Jewish Medical Center, was the first vaccinated, as you saw in the footage there, at 9:23 a.m. during a live stream event with Governor Andrew Cuomo. Now, Lindsay, who lives in Queens, was one of the hardest hit counties in the country, told the governor she wanted to instill trust in the vaccine, which is why she wanted to be the first. She said, quote, "I believe in science. As a nurse, my practice is guided by science, and so I trust that. What I don't trust is that if I contract COVID, I don't know how it would impact or those who I come in contact with. So I encourage everyone to take the vaccine." Now, elected officials and state health leaders in different states, including Connecticut, Iowa, Florida, and California, also welcomed the shipments of the first shots yesterday. And we'll get back to Florida in a moment with that. Now, the first COVID vaccination in Massachusetts is proud and privileged. This was Dr. Thomas Dobbs, or Mississippi rather, the state health officer there. He said that in a tweet, very proud and excited, and included a photo of his bandaged shoulder joining in to instill trust in the vaccine. Now, both President Donald Trump and President-elect Joe Biden have praised the initial vaccine administrations on their respective social media pages as well. They wanted to weigh in. The rollout comes less than a week after the US FDA authorized the vaccine for emergency use for Americans over the age of 16. So we'll continue to keep you guys updated on that. And by the way, that's only the Pfizer vaccine. We know the Moderna one is on its way. The FDA will hold a hearing on December 17th, which is this week, with Moderna, which also developed their vaccine, before possibly giving an emergency authorization for its deployment. So we here at Florida National News will continue to keep you guys updated on that. Now, as promised, we're jumping here to the state of Florida. Florida held its own press conference via Governor Ron DeSantis, who also held the press conference to have that vaccine administered to a healthcare worker here in the state to, of course, announce that the frontline workers here in the state of Florida will be getting the vaccine as well. Frontline workers specifically at Orlando Health and AdventHealth will be getting the vaccine. And healthcare workers are saying it's the moment they've been waiting for. Dr. Daniel Landau with Orlando Health's Cancer Center will be part of the first wave of healthcare workers getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Dr. Landau said he has a slot reserved for this coming Friday, and he understands he's going to walk in and get it like any other vaccine, like the flu vaccine, and he's excited. Now, AdventHealth will start administering the vaccine to frontline workers on Wednesday, meaning tomorrow, and Orlando Health will start vaccinating hospital staff on Friday. Orlando Health is vaccinating staff who have direct contact with patients with an increased risk of COVID-19 exposure. Dr. Landau says having the vaccine will protect his patients who are at risk. Now, the first healthcare workers in Florida that got the COVID-19 vaccine, of course, got it in Tampa at the Tampa General Hospital during the press conference yesterday. Governor Ron DeSantis says the vaccine will not only protect frontline workers, but help to keep them in hospitals instead of in quarantine. So that's some great news regarding the COVID-19 vaccine. And of course, we here at Florida National News will continue to keep you updated. So stay tuned here at FloridaNationalNews.com. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick commercial break and come back with some more stories for you. Stay tuned.
At Duke Energy, we deliver electricity and so much more, like free home energy assessments, rebates for energy-saving improvements, payment options to help you better manage your budget, and even bill credits for helping the community use less energy. So no matter what you're doing, we can help you make better energy choices every day. It's just another way we bring power to your life. How much can you save?
Welcome back to the Evening News Rundown. In our next U.S. story, the Senate GOP is beginning to acknowledge President-elect Joe Biden as now the president-elect. Obviously, for quite some time now, President Donald Trump has said that he has won the election, and he had a lot of GOP support with his particular position about the fact that he won the election and that the election is currently being stolen. However, following the Electoral College certification of Biden's win on Monday, members of the Senate GOP are now beginning to acknowledge President-elect Joe Biden's position as president-elect. So several have made their quotes, saying, including one of them, quote, "I understand there are people who feel strongly about the outcome of this election." This is Senate Majority Whip John Thune, who is the representative for South Dakota, the second ranking Senate Republican, of course, saying, "But in the end, at some point, you have to face the music. And I think that once the Electoral College settles this issue, it's time for everybody to move on." Senator Roy Blunt, who's a representative in Missouri, said, quote, "There is clearly a constitutional president-elect." Now, Senator Rob Portman, representing Ohio, said, quote, "The Electoral College today makes clear that Joe Biden is now president-elect." Now, even as President Donald Trump continues to claim that he won the November 3rd election, the Electoral College officially certified Joe Biden's win Monday evening. Trump has also effectively now kind of hit a roadblock in terms of legal options in his bid to, kind of posit his position that he won the election after the Supreme Court on Friday declined to hear a case led by the Texas Attorney General that would have challenged the results in 4 battleground states. And if you guys had tuned into the #Worker Wednesday segment last week, you heard myself and Angel Perry talking about that as well. Now, some senators who have helped push some of President Trump's claims are now inching closer to acknowledging reality. So now we'll continue to keep you guys updated on that as well, because of course the government still has to operate and still has to go on. And feel free to leave us a comment below what your thoughts are on all of this, where you stand on it. Do you support President Trump? Do you believe that he won the election and that the election is being stolen from him? Do you support the Electoral College and the electoral process? Let us know in a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Now, jumping here to the state of Florida and a bit of entertainment news, if you will, in terms of travel and tourism. If you're familiar with the Icon Park in Orlando on International Drive, there are 2 more attractions that are coming to Icon Park Orlando. The world's tallest tower and a Slingshot ride are coming in 2021. They announced on Monday that they will bring those 2 brand new record-setting attractions to iDrive in the summer of 2021. They said the new attractions will be called the Icon Park Slingshot and the Icon Park Drop Tower. The Slingshot will be the world's tallest slingshot ride, standing at a whopping 300 feet. They said the 2-tower attraction will send riders out of, quote, an exploding volcano and 450 feet in the air. The ride reaches speeds of 100 miles an hour. Now, the Icon Park Drop Tower will be 430 feet tall, making it the world's tallest standing free drop tower. 30 riders at a time will rise into the Orlando skyline. And once they reach the top of the tower, they will tilt forward 30 degrees, facing the ground for a brief moment before free falling 400 feet at speeds reaching 75 miles an hour. Now, the two new attractions will join the Orlando Star Flyer to reportedly give Icon Park three of the world's tallest attractions. The Orlando Star Flyer is 450 feet tall, making it the world's tallest swing ride. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's something you're interested in, you've got something coming to you for the summer. If you are an adrenaline junkie, they have got just the thing for you, but please stay safe. That is a lot of height and a lot of speed at 100 miles an hour or 75 miles an hour, so do be careful. In the meantime, though, we're going to take another brief commercial break, and we're going to come back with your business and sports stories. Stay tuned.
I'm not picking it up. You pick it up.
I'm not picking it up.
Well, somebody's got to pick it up.
I'll pick it up. They're clean. 'Cause my hand is clean. Oh yeah, I'm Charmin clean. That's how I know they're clean.
Charmin Ultra Strong is woven like a washcloth and just cleans better.
Yeah, I'm Charmin clean.
The kid does have a
That's
point.
My hand is clean.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. And for an extra clean finish, try Charmin Flushable Wipes.
Welcome back to the evening news rundown. And our business story is a bit of a sticky situation with Amazon as it relates to the state of California. California is filing a petition against Amazon seeking compliance in its COVID-19 investigation. California Attorney General Javier Becerra has filed a petition with Sacramento County Superior Court on Monday, requesting that the court order Amazon to comply with, quote, outstanding investigative subpoenas related to an ongoing investigation into the company's workplace conditions. The petition alleges that Amazon has failed to adequately comply with lawful requests from the state regarding information and documents, related to the company's coronavirus protocols, including examination of its sick leave policy and cleaning procedures, as well as raw data on the number of COVID-19 infections and deaths at Amazon's facilities across the state of California. Now they're saying, quote, Amazon has made billions during this pandemic relying on the labor of essential workers. Their workers get the job done while putting themselves at risk. And this is Attorney General Becerra in his statement. Quote, it's critical to know if these workers are receiving the protections on the job that they're entitled to under the law. Time is of the essence. Amazon has delayed responding adequately to our investigative requests long enough. We're seeking a court order to compel Amazon to comply fully with our investigative subpoenas. Now, the Attorney General's office noted that the investigation is ongoing and that no determinations have been made yet regarding Amazon's coronavirus protocols due to the company's, quote, limited responsiveness. Amazon employees have been complaining for months about the company's working conditions, staging protests nationwide, including outside of CEO Jeff Bezos' New York City home. In addition, the retail giant faces a lawsuit from former employee Christian Smalls, who Amazon claims was fired for putting the health and safety of others at risk and violating his terms of employment after an organized walkout on March 30th, in which approximately 60 people demanded that Amazon's JFK 8 Staten Island facility shut down for deep cleaning and sanitization after colleagues tested positive. New York Attorney General Letitia James has also launched an investigation into Amazon's workplace conditions, which Smalls has cooperated with. So we'll continue to keep you guys updated on that as well. As you guys always hear from us at Florida National News, continue to stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask when necessary, and practice safe social distancing, okay? Now, jumping into our sports story, a bit of good news for those Orlando Magic fans that are pretty much getting ready for basketball season this year. The good news is fans are going to be allowed in Amway Center for the 2020-2021 season. The Magic has announced 4,000 fans will be allowed inside the Amway Center, and those fans will be, of course, physically distanced for regular season games. For preseason games, which have already started, only families of the Magic organization will be allowed in an evaluation phase. Officials said the first 5 games may have a smaller capacity size to let fans get used to the new protocols inside the Amway Center. Orlando Magic CEO Alex Martin said, quote, the health and safety of everyone connected to our game will be top priority. Our goal is to make everyone feel comfortable that extensive safety precautions have been taken for the return to Amway Center. Now, safety guidelines for Amway Center games include physically distanced seating, mandatory face coverings, and a pre-arrival symptom and exposure survey. To help reduce the risk of COVID-19 spread, a no-bag policy will also be put in place, with the exception of parent and medical bags. Officials said there will be hand sanitizer stations throughout the arena. Season ticket holders will be given first priority for seats based on tenure, followed by fans who made a season ticket deposit, and that is according to a release from the Orlando Magic. The Magic are set to come home for their first two preseason games this coming Thursday and Saturday. So stay tuned for more information. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 2 p.m. for those preseason games. But we're going to take a final commercial break, guys, and it is Tuesday, so Jamecia Stoudemire is waiting in the wings with your entertainment 4 for 4. Stay tuned. We've got some exciting news coming up.
At Taco John's, you can expect one thing, so good, as in quality ingredients used in tacos and burritos made just for you. Every single bite.
So good.
Expect nothing less at Taco John's.
All right, guys, welcome back. As always, it is Tuesday, so we are ready for Jamecia Stoudemire with your entertainment 4 for 4. And without further ado, we bring in the beautiful Jamecia. How's it going?
Hey guys, thank you for having me. I forgot to change I'm not in Los Angeles, guys. I am home for the holidays. I can see this beautiful Christmas tree behind me in beautiful Missouri in the Midwest. So thank you for having me, Melissa. We'll get the entertainment 4 for 4 started.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, this is Jamecia Stoudemire reporting live from the Midwest of Missouri. And for our number one topic today, we're going to get it started off with Women of Movement, a limited series that's going to be starring on ABC. So in this clip this picture right here, we see that they have just announced the little boy who will be playing Emmett Till. So the Women of Movement is going to be a 6-series episode that's going to be based off of Emmett Till's story, but really centered around his mom. So right here, we see Cedric Joe. Cedric Joe is the actor, and this is from his Instagram, that he was casted to play Emmett Till in this upcoming movie. But in the movie, they're gonna introduce the situation that happened, but more so focus on Mamie Till, who will be played by Adrienne Warren. And right here is the actual Emmett Till's real mother, Mamie Till, who this is her last speech before she passed away. So Adrienne Warren will be playing his mother, and Niecy Nash will be playing Alma, which is Emmett Till's grandmother in the series. And again, as I said, this series is going to really center about Mamie fighting for her son to get justice from his death. So really just that struggle that she went through. And then this actual story is based off of a book, and it was entitled Emmett Till, The Murder That Shocked the World and Propelled the Civil Rights Movement. An interesting part, guess who's producing this 6-part series? Jay-Z, Will Smith, and Aaron Kaplan. So I definitely know it's going to be great. Westbrook, which is Will Smith's production company, and Rock Nation being Jay-Z's, I'm sure those minds will definitely give the story that we all need to see, and I'm excited and cannot wait for that to come out. All right, guys, let's get into number 2. Charlie Pride, country music's first Black superstar, passes away at age 86. First off, it's so sad. This is Charlie Puth right here, and actually it was announced by his PR firm that Charlie passed away from COVID-19. In the article I read from AP News, Dolly Parton had tweeted, she is going to miss, he'll be greatly missed. Some amazing accomplishments. For those that don't know who Charlie Pride is, he was the first Black or African American country music star. He had songs such as Kiss an Angel, Good Morning, that he released in 1971. Also, Is Anybody Gone? He passed away this past Sunday in Dallas. In his time, he released more than 25 million records. He won 3 Grammy Awards and also was number 1 on the records several times. We're not sure at this time how he contracted the COVID-19, as he did attend the Country Music Awards, but we're not sure. So our condolences do go out to his family as a great star. Oh, and Charlie Puth was the first Black man to be nominated to the Country Music Hall of Fame. So that is another amazing accomplishment. And we do want to just send our condolences from myself and the Florida National News to his family and all of his friends. We know that that is something several of us are dealing with. So going on to number 3. Rock Nation launches a new publishing company. So what happened is Rock Nation is actually an entertainment company, as we spoke about earlier, founded by Jay-Z, which is right here in this video. And as of, I want to say on this week, they announced that they're getting their own imprint with Random House. So this is an amazing accomplishment because their direction that they're going to be partnering with Random House is focusing more on entertainment, entertainers more so that, entertainers releasing books. Jay-Z released his book his memoir, more than about 12 years ago. So this is a great new movement. It's going to be called Rock Lit 101. So, and some of the amazing things that they're going to be doing, they have an upcoming book by Meek Mills that'll come out in 2021. It's going to be on criminal justice and the survival of it. Also, Yo Gotti, Fat Joe, and a fantasy fiction by Lil Uzi Vert. I can't believe it. But it's such an amazing way to see this company really give an opportunity to these artists to expand in a whole new lane. So I'm really excited to see these things come to fruition. They'll also be releasing cookbooks, children books. I mean, the list is going to be ever ending, and it's going to be ran by the current editor-in-chief of Random House, and his name is Chris Jackson. And he actually has won several awards for his job being at Random House. So I just want to say congratulations to Rock Nation and Jay-Z for that fabulous accomplishment. I definitely am excited for this Lil Uzi fiction book. I'm definitely excited just to see artists on a whole new level and the creativity. Some of them are doing memoirs, but I'm definitely excited to see what they come up with. All right, guys. And our last subject for the day, J-Lo and Billy Porter to perform at the New Year's Rockin' Eve. So as we all know, it's a little different this year with COVID-19, but that's okay. New York is still going to have New Year's on point. So we have J-Lo with performances. Right here, you see all the artists, the stars that are going to be speaking. Billy Porter, fabulous, theater, everything, amazing actor all around, posh. He's been in amazing things. He's going to be hosting this year. So congratulations to him and the LGBTQ community for that amazing representation to be hosting the New Year's Eve this year. And I mean, J-Lo, she's in Miami. I know all of you in Florida love the J-Lo. So I know she's going to bring the heat and have us all hot and steamy out there in that cold weather. So again, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Entertainment 444. My name is Jamecia Stoudemire, and you can follow me on Instagram at THE_ENT_MOGUL. Thank you all for tuning in. Back to you, Melissa.
All right. Thank you so much, Jamecia. Always a pleasure to have you on. And that is exciting, though. The book publishing, all the books. I'm looking forward to all of them because I'm a book nerd. Like, I love all that stuff. But that fantasy novel, though, I was like, that's going to be very interesting.
People to say that they're going to make a fantasy fiction novel, I was kind of taken back that it was Lil Uzi Vert. So I can't wait, and I'm sure it'll be a hit smash. I mean, they already have the fans; they're gonna buy it, so it's just a great idea anyway.
Absolutely, absolutely. Always a pleasure to have you. Take care. Be safe out there back home in Missouri. All right, guys. So that does it here for us at the Evening News Rundown. As always, be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. You can find us at Florida National News on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. And on YouTube, be sure to also click the little bell icon so you get all the notifications for all of our shows. And as a quick reminder, if you are someone looking to advertise or know someone who's looking for a platform to advertise on or to sponsor some of our segments, be sure to shoot us an email at ads@FloridaNationalNews.com to find out more. Now, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Continue to stay safe and make sure to check in on your loved ones, given the fact that folks are still kind of sequestered, particularly during this holiday season. The holiday season is a little more difficult. It tends to be a little more difficult. So make sure to reach out to those you love and continue to stay safe. We'll see you later.